Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Divine Feminine, welcome into your reading, guys. This reading will be with you from the 9th of November until the next week, 7 to 10 days, right? That's usually my time limit that I do for these kind of readings. Now, this will be a general energy check for all zodiac signs of the Divine Feminine in this twin flame connection. And we'll see the energies. We'll see what is going on in your zone. Okay. Now let's call upon our divine guidance, angel, ancestors, spirit, my divine source into this reading for you, Divine Feminine, and we'll see your energies and see what my spirit has to tell you here. Okay. The High Priestess and the Magician. Okay. So you could be intuitively sharpening your tools a lot, Divine Feminine. Very intuitive. Seven of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, you're looking at a new turning point in your life and you're wondering how to move forward with that story. The Queen of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, you are in your power, Divine Feminine. You're very enthusiastic, very charged, ready to go with your own plans, more so what you think is right. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're thinking about a situation, a new situation in your life, right? You're putting in a lot of time and effort. The High Priestess, intuitively, what I'm getting, guys, is intuitively you are working very hard in your own subconscious understanding. The Tower. Yeah, you're letting go of what no longer serves you. You want to push that out of your system, right? And you want to create something new for yourself. But there is a little bit, the Seven of Cups, there is a little bit it's like you're procrastinating doing, it's a delay, right? More so, like you're not being able to do it right away. You're not being able to clear your system right away, detoxify yourself right away, but you're looking at options. You're definitely Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a little bit of challenge for you to let go of the old, right, and move into something new in your life. The Empress. Yeah, because that's who you want to be. That's who you want to be. You don't want to be a common person. You want to be the Empress. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Because you are definitely fighting through at this point in time with your reserve strength. It's not very easy for you, right? The Two of Wands. Yeah, but your intuition is telling me, what the cards are telling me is that you are trying to take a decision, make a right choice from all this Ten of Sword energy, because you're done with that. You're done with that energy. You want to move. The Princess of Cups, right? You have a lot of love. You do want a lot of love, but then at the same time, you're not ready to deal with any kind of juggling situation in your life. You don't want to juggle through anything. You want a straight, clear-cut path to your own life where things are much more visible, clear. You know, it's like transparent. You don't want to be in that energy where you don't know whether you're going or coming. The Queen of Cups, bang on. That's who you are, right? That's who you are, Divine Feminine. Justice, yeah. Logically, you're getting a hang of the situation here. You want justice for yourself, 100%. You're not going to take just about anything in your life. You want things in the right order for yourself. That's more so the energy that I'm getting out of this story here as of now. But let's see what's going on. So until you see justice, or until you get justice, until you feel that karma is in the rightful place in your life, you will not be moving. Your dreams are there, but your psychic ability, your psychic intuition is definitely very high at this point in time. The Six of Pentacles, yeah. Right? This is about reciprocity. This is about give and take. The King of Cups, yeah. You want complete reciprocity from the man, from your divine masculine in here. And until you get that equal reciprocity, call it love, call it time, call it emotions, call it anything in the material world, even money, right? Even money, you're not going to take a stand. I mean, you're not going to move, you're going to take a stand. Yeah, see the Five of Wands. Because you have suffered, you have gone through a lot of strife. With regards to this give and take, it's been a learning lesson for you with the Lover's card, where you feel that you had lost a balance in your life. You were like, there was too much of competition here, too much of agony here, too much of strife, too much of struggle for everything that you wanted in life, right? The Ace of Swords. You want everything to be clear. You want everything to be transparent in your life now. The Hanged Man in the reverse. That's where you're not moving. You're stalling every situation until you know that you have clarity of everything in the rightful way. The Ten of Wands. Yeah. Because, you're feeling very heavy about the situation in yourself. Very, very heavy with this juggling. Every time you feel that you have come to a place and you're like feeling a little bit balanced, boom, there is something that happens. And that again puts you back in that juggling mode where you don't know, like I said, whether you don't know whether you're going or coming, what you're supposed to do, what is the next. You don't know. And that kind of apprehension, that kind of energetic apprehension is making you feel tired. You're stressed. You're burnt out. The King of Swords, right? And this is where you're coming to your understanding that this is not going to work for you. This is 100% not going to work in your favor, right? You're very clear about your own understanding in here, Divine Feminine, the Eight of Wands. If you want to move, if you want things to change, if you want action, communication, you can't have this energy here. It has to be very clear, very transparent. And this is as a King of Swords, right? Either somebody could be telling you about this in your life, who is the King of Swords, or it could be you. Logically, you're coming to your understanding that you don't want to deal with this kind of a situation that makes you feel apprehensive. You don't know whether you're going or coming. You don't know what is going to happen next. You don't know anything. The Ten of Cups and the Sun, right? You want a commitment that makes you happy. Simple. You want a commitment with your Divine Feminine that makes you happy, and the High Priestess. And this is in your intuition, you know that what is going to make you happy is your commitment and his commitment, and both you guys committing to each other. That itself will bring back the happiness in this relationship. You are very clear about that. You may not be talking about it, but subconsciously, intuitively, you are understanding the situation now. I told you, you're very, very highly conscious of your subconscious energy right now. Right? So this is a decision. This is a decision, a very logical, sound, rational decision you're coming to around this portion in time, Divine Feminine, where you are like, no. I'm not going to juggle. I'm not going to run around, not knowing what's in store for me the next moment. Because that is kind of affecting your future goals. It's affecting your future story. It's affecting you as a person. You feel completely disbalanced, right? This is the Lovers. Yeah. You know this commitment. You want this commitment. Let me be very honest with you, Divine Feminine. You're not rejecting this commitment. Look, the Ace of Cups, the Devil, the Four of Cups, the Princess of Cups, and the High Priestess. There you are, right? So that's what I said. You are understanding your motive better. You're getting a hang of what you really want. You might not be saying this out loud. You may not be talking about this. You might not be, vocalizing or verbalizing what you want. But intuitively, subconsciously, you are coming to your part of the story where you know that this is what I want. And I'm not, because Princess of Cups, you have a lot of love. You can offer a lot of love even today. Your heart is still open. You haven't closed your heart, right? Your heart is still open, but there has been a lot of grief that is still sitting in the heart. And this is because of that situation, you feel drowned in sorrow. It's like emotional loss. You know there is so much of love in you. You wanted to keep your heart open. But unfortunately, because of all this situation, the missed opportunities, you're feeling sad about the whole story, how this situation has evolved, right? And this is where the Devil, this is where you are restricting yourself, right? You're restricting yourself because you're understanding that you're not ready now. You're not ready as of now to offer your love, really, to open your heart again, because you are scared that you might get hurt again. You might get hurt again, and that's where you're keeping your heart totally closed, right? And this is not just your problem. This is what the situation has evolved and has made you feel, or is making you feel like that today, where you don't want to, it's like you don't want to take a risk because you're scared. You're scared of your own heart now. You're scared of offering this love to anybody. It's like you got so much, you have to deal with so much of pain throughout this portion in time that, you're like, no, I need to take time. You're restricting, you're pulling back. You're pulling back from that energy. You are, right? So let's look at your reading, guys. You got the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Sun, and the Lovers, right? That's what I said. The Ten of Wands is right in the middle of your reading. It's not only being stressed and burnt out. You have been stressed and burnt out, where you don't want this anymore. You can't deal with the stress anymore. It's like, this up and down, excuse me, this kind of a situation is no longer working for you, because you have come to your realization and you have learned your lesson that unless this relationship finds a suitable balance of give and take, you are not going to open your heart to this relationship at all. Because like I said, it's not because you don't want to open your heart, it's because you're scared. You have learned your lesson that when you have opened your heart, when you have given your love, all you got back was this Five of Wands, right? Where there has been a lot of conflict, power struggle, whatever, call that anything, right? Competition, conflict, argument, petty conflict. But that's what you have got back in return. That's a learning lesson. And that's where you're coming to your understanding that this kind of a situation where you're feeling stressed, burdened, out of balance, juggling all the time, not knowing what's going to happen next, not knowing what this man is going to tell you next, not knowing where the story is going, not knowing are you going to go forward with the story, are you not going to go forward, it's not working for you. Because you know that this commitment is the only thing that will bring back the joy, the illumination in this relationship, right? And you know that very well. That's only rational for you. Because you have also learned your lesson that the only way to stabilize the situation is not fighting, not having argument, not with the conflict, not trying to prove that you are better than him or he is better than you. That's not what the story is. The story over here is of harmony. The story over here is of individual growth. The story over here is that both you guys have come together in this journey, is because of a reason. And the reason is you guys have become stronger as you have crossed through this very tedious kind of a journey that you didn't ask for. You didn't ask for, but you were cherry-picked for this journey, right? But at the same time, you're learning about the situation because with the Ten of Wands, you are closing that situation in yourself. You're not going to take that burden. You're not going to take that stress. You're not going, because that is also making you feel burnt out. Your energy has drained. You have drained your energy over this whole situation now. So until you know the truth, until there is a transparency, until there is complete visibility, you are not going to take any risk of opening your heart again. That's the moral of the story. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. And that is the reason you are not even interested in the give and take right now, because you have learned your lesson. You're not wanting to reciprocate with this man or with the situation here anymore. This card flipped in the reverse. It's tracks. You're not moving. You are not moving, although there could be a message, there could be a movement, that is coming towards you. Maybe he's trying to come towards you, but you are not moving, right? He's trying to deliver a message to you, is what I'm getting from this situation here. But because what I'm getting, guys, is that he's trying to send you a signal. The Divine Masculine is trying to send you some kind of a signal here to tell you what he has. He wants to deliver some kind of message. It could be from his friend, from himself, right? Because he wants to win you back. He has that will to win you back. He's persistent. He wants to be in that successful. He knows it's a competition right now because there is a power struggle between you and him, right? There is a power struggle. But at this point, he's trying to come forward. He's trying to tell you something. But what I'm getting is that you have blocked yourself. You are like, no, I'm not interested, right? You have derailed yourself from the track. You're not on track with him. Please talk to me about the Six of Pentacles. This is because of this situation, the Milky Way. Yeah, see? Expansion. because you want people to know about the situation now, right? You want people to acknowledge the two of you. You want people to come together with you. But destiny is probably still not ready for that situation. We'll see. You want this thing to be exposed where both you guys can freely give and take the situation in the right direction. Maybe that is what he's trying to come forward and tell you, but you have kind of blocked him. Some of you guys could have actually physically blocked him from your phone, from your computer. You could have done that as well. Please talk to me about the Milky Way here. This is the situation that you are wanting. You are wanting the story. Yeah, the moon, divine feminine. Yeah, see? This is like you're sitting on top of this, but you're covering it. You're not talking about the situation. You want people to know about you, but again, you're just... Your subconscious is very strong at this point in time. There could be telepathy between the two of you where the twins are wanting the same thing now. They want this whole story to come out from its covers that has been there. The moon also could depict that cover, right? That hidden part of the story, that this has still not been exposed. It's still in hiding. Please talk to me about the moon here. Yeah, grasshopper. Yeah, see, now this is where the situation is. This hiding has to go, right? And this new situation has to evolve, but it has to be very easygoing, right? For that leap of faith. Strength, a lot of strength will be required to move out of that stuff that is still in hiding and take that leap of faith to let the world know about the two of you, right? Please talk to me about the Five of Wands. And this is perhaps something that unless you get it, unless this kind of a news is delivered where you hear your divine masculine say that he is ready to take that leap of faith, you're not going to... Yeah, clock. Yeah, this is the timing here. This is a divine timing. So unless you are getting a message that says that he wants the same thing as you do, you will not move forward. You're waiting. You're waiting for some kind of an eventuality, right? Completion. The world. Yeah, you're waiting for that completion. You're waiting. There is a cycle in your life that is closing as well. Divine feminine. So that is the reason you're waiting for the perfect timing in here. In order to, or even he is waiting for the perfect timing in order to take that leap of faith as well. Please talk to me about the clock here. That's why probably the message is not being delivered. Yeah, boundaries, shelter. Yeah, there could be a lot of boundaries that either one of you are putting up in here towards other situations in your... Yeah, telepathy. There could be telepathic communications between the two of you wanting to do exactly the same thing. Please talk to me about the house. So there is some kind of a shelter, something, some kind of a home, some kind of a comfort that somebody is waiting to bring in forward to you. But then this is the third party situation here. So somebody over here is still obstructing you guys from moving into a different area. They're putting up a barrier. So the world is showing up because this is the reason why there has been a lot of conflict. And this conflict could have been from the third party situation here more so. Right? Where, the perfect timing will allow you guys to come together. But at this point in time, this is a third party situation that is obstructing. So there has to be boundaries that has to be created with these kind of people in your life. In your life, there need to be boundaries in here. Yeah, waxing quarter. This is in reverse. Yeah, fertile. This until this boundary is created, this situation will not be able to become fertile, because this is the problem here. This is the problem in here, guys. So boundaries is required for you and him to take a leap of faith. So until that is created, you will not be able to move, and you are not moving. Even if there is some kind of news, you're still not moving. You're still not moving. You are pretending to not acknowledge it. Right? Please talk to me about the Ace of Swords. He could be sending you text, he could be sending you messages, he could be delivering some information to you, but you are like, I'm not interested at this point. Yeah, magnifying glass. Yeah, see, there are important details that you need more clarity on, Divine Feminine. Stalemate. And that's where you are stopping yourself. You're not moving. That's what I told you. You've become very conscious about the whole situation. So until you know the whole situation, until there is complete transparency in your life, until you have done your research, until you have examined every angle of the story, until you have all the important details in your within your limit, or within your self, within your clutches, you will not move. That's where you're stalling the situation. Divine Feminine. Please talk to me about the oppression here. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, Jupiter, Saturn. I'm sorry, Jupiter. Yeah, this is where you're stalling the situation. Even though the Wheel of Fortune is waiting to happen. Right? And you probably, the man, he knows it too, that the only time he can move his fortune is with you. But the problem over here, it's not a problem, it's a reality. The reality over here is that there are a lot of things that you still have not discovered, you still don't know, you're not completely aware of the whole story. So that is where, until you hear the whole story and get a clarity from him, you will not be able to expand yourself. And you're not going to. Because there are stable changes to be made. But stable changes can be made only when you are aware of what kind of stable changes is he wanting from you, or you are looking at. So there could be messages about the story, but you're not responding to that right away. Please talk to me about Jupiter, or the ruler of expansion. And it's not a very direct message. Sorry, guys, hold on. Too many cards. It's not a very direct message. Maybe he's trying to deliver. He could be trying to deliver this message through people, trying to give you some kind of a signal, trying to get you into the picture, trying to make a progress with you, but you're like, you're off track. You're off track, right? So with the Wheel of Fortune, guys, you get the whip. Yeah, see, this is where the problem is. The stable will not turn. The table will not turn. The fighting will not stop. And you know that there is a lot of anger within you, that until you can clear that part of the story and get rid of that, it's going to come back and repeat itself over and over again, because somewhere there is also a part of the story that you know that he hasn't put up boundaries with people around him who has caused more disturbance and drama in your and his life. Right? So this is where your anger is very much, where you are, which is something that you want to win over, achieve victory. It's time for that. You have to get rid of that anger. You have to get over that situation for your own expansion, guys. Right? It's not going to be easy because then you have the Empress. The moment you can clear yourself, Divine Feminine, right? It's right in the center of your reading because you're feeling extremely stressed and you have to examine yourself too. What is going on within you and why are you feeling so low, so drained, so burnt out, so stressed out of your own energy? You have to examine yourself too. You have to give yourself plenty of time because the Wheel of Fortune, because somewhere you have not been able to create that stability. Somewhere because of the 10 of Wands, you have lost your stability because like I told you, every time you feel that your feet has grounded or you have grounded yourself in this connection, boom, something happens and you're off your ground again. Right? So this is where there has been a lot of fighting, a lot of anger within you that has been repeating over and over again. It's becoming abusive for both of you. Like it feels abusive, emotional abusive, being emotionally abusive of one another, more so. Or even verbal, maybe, right? But this is something, guys, with Divine Feminine, you have to be conscious to win over your own reputation from that place. You don't let your reputation go from there. You maintain your reputation. You cannot come down to that part of the story where you become very cranky and angry all the time. That will harm your own reputation. Like people will tell you, oh, you know what, she's always so angry. She's always so off mood. You can't do that. You have to be in control of yourself, of your reputation, of your success, of your own achievement. Don't give that part of the story so much of importance that you lose your own reputation as being the Empress. That's your own abundance, guys. Right? That's your own abundance. Yeah, Firefly, right? This is a chemistry within you that you have to learn to work with. Be illuminated about the story in yourself. Learn to understand yourself better, and this will come to you from your soul. Right? This will come to you from your soul, guys. So you have to give yourself time and do more research into your own life and see where you are going wrong, Divine Feminine, right? Please talk to me about the King of Swords. Because what is happening is that this is upsetting your mood, it's upsetting your heart, it's upsetting your temperament, and you're losing your temperament. That's what is happening. You're not feeling, you're not in control of your own mood swings, maybe, for some of you. Right? So with the King of Swords, yeah, there is a will to win over. This is where you're coming to, but then you have this compassion is out in the cold. There is no compassion in you right now, Divine Feminine. You know, you want to win over the situation, but you're still not ready to open your heart to anybody at this point in time. You're logically ready to fight everything. You're logically ready to go for it. You're logically ready to lead anything in your own personal life, could be your professional life. You're logically very good at facing any kind of competition, but when it concerns compassion and stability, fertile, being nurturing, you're not. You're away from that scenario. You're away. Yeah. where you could be a little bit of a bully at this point in time with other people too. You could be the mama bear, right? You could be the mama bear. You're ready, you're very protective, but you're not giving it openly, right? If somebody comes and harms you or harms your own little family or whatever you have, you will charge. You will charge, but you are not showing that compassion so easily to your divine masculine, is more what I'm getting. But internally, you are the mama bear. But you could also be a bully because you could be your own boss. And therefore, you're not going to take any BS from anybody around this portion in time. Please talk to me about the 10 of Cups. Wow, guys. Yeah. The new moon, expansion, new beginnings. You want it. You want the commitment. Right? This is the Celtic knot. You want this commitment. You want this love of a lifetime. Please talk to me about the new moon. You're ready for a wedding. Right? But then you want the secrets out. If you are committing to this situation, if you are ready to commit, or if he is ready to commit to you, he has to lift all the secrets that is there in this story. He has to let people know about you, right? Which is where he has to work on his own independence. Where he has to work on his own independence in order to get this commitment through. And with the Tower, he has to eradicate everything else that has not been right for you or for this journey, right? Please talk to me about the Sun. This is the divine masculine's energy. So he could be spending time alone. He could be becoming independent. Anything can be going on at this point. Yeah, church, yeah. This is all about his dogma, his principles, his religion, his collective consciousness, double rainbow, which is coming back to life. Which is coming back to life because he's realizing the value of this commitment in here with you, the 10 of Cups, right? Where you are ready, he knows that you are ready to willing to expand this connection. New beginnings, but secrets have to be lifted. All the facade has to go because you can clearly, divine feminine, you can clearly see through everything because it also could be that you are very independent by yourself, very cool, very calm, very collected. Please talk to me about the church. The lighthouse. Yeah, there is a problem here with regards to his karma or karmic situation. He has to be very careful, and even you. If there is any danger in the way, guys, get out of it. Make a detour. So some of you guys could be facing some kind of a situation that somebody could be, maybe it's, the whole situation is coming out of the darkness for you. Through this journey is coming into light. So there could be a situation going forward where people will know about you and him, right? And that could directly affect his karmic situation, family values, religion. Some of you could be from different religious background. Some of you could have different principles in life. collective consciousness of him and you could be different as well, right? But something is being illuminated in here with regards to your traditional belief. So there could be a problem with that situation, because this situation could be coming to light. And if that is the problem, use your tact and diplomacy here, because you can do that, Divine Feminine. You're becoming very cool, collected, and composed in yourself. So with your kind of demeanor, right, you could very well know how to handle any kind of obstacle, because you have become more matured over this time period. You will know how to deal with any kind of obstacle that might present itself, because you could also be getting a lot of illumination about the story. And if you see any problem here, guys, be very vigilant that somebody could be coming over, or people could be coming over and trying to again come in between you and him, right? So be very vigilant. Please talk to me about the lighthouse here. Something is being illuminated here, or it will be. But if there is any kind of obstruction around this portion in time with regards to anything that concerns your conscious programming, avoid that story. So people also could be trying to stop you. Yeah, mask. Yeah. Okay, hold on, guys. Please talk to me. The mask, yeah, judgment. Yeah, there is a new rebirth. Okay, a lot of things are going to come back over here. A lot of things are going to surface, because secrets will be lifted. Facade will be out, right? And it will be because of this situation where possibly you or him could do that in a very cool, composed manner. Becoming independent, moving away from a difficult situation here, right? So with the sun, there is a lot of illumination that will happen from all the secrets that had been kept under cover, because somebody was scared of their marriage, of their collective consciousness, of their programming, of their traditions, of their values, of their dogma, which is where probably they were unable to overcome that obstruction, right? They were unable to overcome that obstruction, right? And that is where they had been hiding. The divine masculine had been hiding, had been creating a very theatrical performance, telling you lies, concealing, having hidden motives, from where there is a rebirth of the situation. A complete transformation is in the way. In the way. Please talk to me about the lovers. Please talk to me about the lovers. Yeah, the ring, agreement. Okay, closure. What about the ring here, please? There is going to be a pact, an agreement, a contract, a partnership that had been in hiding. Somebody had not been speaking about it, had not been telling you the truth. Right? Something is either close, yeah, something is, yeah, see, double rainbow. Yeah, there is going to be good luck that's coming in your way, guys. Perfect timing. Again, timing. From all these complications, there are still not many complications that will have to go. Lot many complications that only divine intervention can clear in your case in here, Divine Feminine. Okay, please talk to me about the double rainbow here. Yeah, the child, see, the beginnings. Yeah, there is a new, spontaneous, creative, free, tender beginning in the way. And, it's the time. It's about time. Make that effort. Divine Masculine. Make that effort and you will get the result, guys. You will have to light the torch, Divine Masculine. You will have to light the torch for her. You will have to tell her the truth. You will have to open up and let all the secrets be lifted. And you can do that, Divine Masculine. You can do that, right? You can tell her the right thing. And only when you tell her the exact right thing, when you were scared of declaring your problems and you were hiding things, Divine Masculine, that will come into light, that will be illuminated, which you were trying to cover up. You were trying to cover that up. You were not telling people about this relationship. You were trying to hide it from everybody else, right? Which is where the lovers show up, right? Which is where there is a agreement, a pact, a contract, a partnership that will come, that will happen in its. This is going to be divine intervention here. That suddenly it's going to bring you back all your good luck and a brand new beginning, very carefree, very spontaneous new beginning, but for which, Divine Masculine, you will have to light the torch for her, because there has been a lot of miscommunication, that needs to be compromised and balanced. This is where the crossroad has been, and that needs to go. There has to be the emotional downpour, the purge that needs to happen, which will bring back the good luck. Okay, so you will have to light the torch, Divine Masculine. If you're watching this reading, which I'm pretty sure you do, know the story is because she is keeping her heart closed. So it is up to you now to light the torch, right? To make that effort to fan the flames that has gone down. She's not fanning the flames for you anymore. She's keeping her heart closed. She's restricting all the flames in her life, right? So now it's upon you to fan the flames and light the torch in this relationship once again. Okay, so enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again, till then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste.